and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. First carry of the game. It's the rookie out of Missouri. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
It's his running back, and he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A gain of 15 there, and that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10 from the 32. To the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing this one back to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Looking on first down. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Handoff on second and short. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about him when they get to the sidelines.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Panther 11. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. Riggs. Ready.
Now looking to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Give now to the running back. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war in field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
He's going to throw this one. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets timeout just before it runs out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have the first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Offense is set, first and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the well again. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They give it to him again, and they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, 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 check.
Another carry for it. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my heart. Damn.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're going to try to throw for it. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
Yellow. 57, 57.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Here's Scott on the carry. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
7-yard gain.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now run by Scott. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Connecting on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, they need 7. Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Mahomes to throw for it. He connects downfield. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Back to the air, Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors, 70, 6, 18 Cardinal, 8, check.
Come out throwing. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
60 Bison, 6, Cup 19, 19 Light. Trap 60. Riggs. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
They're going to run it. Here's Scott. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down now, ball at the 33. This is Scott. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
15. Yellow. I rip left. I go line. 43. 43. Right side.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
That's complete. Here's Scott. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
Yellow. Right side.
Now it's Scott. And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now give left side. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion rule.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Right side.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Cut out left. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with Q.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
But whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Get it. Hook, Viking, 19, Lion. Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Mustang 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Yellow.
They'll run here on 1st down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. As fighting our AFC Championship on the line. On the return, here comes Austin. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Rig alert. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
18, Pioneer, Panther, hey, Crash.
Takes the second down snap. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first down, they'll run. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Alert! Alert! Ready?
Running for the marker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready!
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
On the check.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Set. Panthers, go.
There's a give up the middle. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Get it.
Hand off to the back. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Looking right, and he finds him. And not much doing. He stops quickly.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Give now to the running back. He's running up the left side. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Yellow. Right side.
Back to the well again. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yellow. Right side.
Going to the ground again on first. He has this down to the 34. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. They give it to him again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push the lead to 20. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Oh, he rocks that tackler. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, first and 10.
Deputy! 19 Tiger, 19, 65 Cat, 19 Lion, Mustang 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's keeping it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
18, Pioneer. Warrior 70. Go Street.
Second down pass play coming. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
On the ready.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 5.
Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's the Steelers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th
Here
down.
we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, flex or breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
Now run by Scott. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 30-yard line.
Play action, Mahomes. That's low and bounces short of his man. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Tight and focused defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Kansas City.
Another carry for it. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Yellow.
Lone back gets the handoff. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it at the 7. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up for the 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, 43.
Back to throw Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His 1st broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Rig alert, rig alert. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lion. 19 tight, 19 tight. Steady.
They'll throw to start the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cup 19. Here we go. Go street. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Go.
He'll air it out on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Steelers first down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mustang 19.
They are throwing it again. Sends this to the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Stephanie. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer, Dragon 60.
Throwing it again here. He's got it inside the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every offense that's beginning time since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing off the play fake. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
Hey, I understand that, Cole. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Get up.
They're headed up the middle. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Well, might as well go for it here, Brock. They're going to try 4th and goal.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
4th down, pass coming. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Yellow.
They're going to pass it here. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They go play action on first down. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The second down run good for 4, and that brings up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
2. Mustang 79 Broncos.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the red zone now. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Riggs. Riggs.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come on, come on. Set. Buffalo 8. 60. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Hey, smash. Ready.
Here he goes, one final shot. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another
sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, bitch, we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m., this got me loose. From what you said, I'm you. Deny, baby, won't get me through. I ain't got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location.
Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
It's 2 a.m., this got me loose. From what you said, I'm you. Deny, baby, won't get me through. I ain't got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing? Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats. Alright. 30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab. Alright then. Let's go, Nas. It's time. It's album time. Yeah. It's time. It's time. Black is time. Premiere album still gonna happen.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like,
Yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with drugs and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck. But I still got a box to check, cause everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like
Huh?